telling him it's only been a day and pray.
A day out of prison and his first thing is I'ma go rob somewhere, bro. A boy obsessed with justice wants to be a hero but becomes a villain.
Johnny Bolt is watching his favorite TV show when his mom comes in and turns it off, telling him it's time for bed. The doorbell rings and it turns out his mom has a date. She tells Johnny to go.
Oh yeah, he beats women. He beats women.
The doorbell rings and it turns out his mom has a date.
You can't look at how he's built, bro. That is a man who hits his wife with full force. Oh my god, she's done.
Make sure you like the video right now because I know you're going to enjoy it. Like it right now, please and thank you.
Johnny to go quickly to his room, and when he gets up,
what did I just see? Why is that? Oh my god, did I just see the gooch of a little boy, bro?
Hi, sisters.
Why?
Turns out his mom. Johnny to go quickly to his room.
Johnny look like Justin Bieber low key. He look like baby, baby, baby. Oh, Justin Bieber.
I would rather die than hear any of that again.
And when he gets up there,
he wearing little girl shorts.
He says to himself, one day I will move out of this hellhole.
Like, what is this fit right now? He's dressed just like a high school thought right now. Only high school thoughts wear those shorts. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, girls. All y'all have those shorts. I forgot. Literally, if there's a girl who doesn't have a pair of these shorts, she's a man.
A few moments later, his mom catches him awake. She orders him to go to sleep and shuts the light off on the way out the door. However, the light switches back on by itself, thus making her angry as she thinks that Johnny is being a nuisance. While she is giving him a piece of her mind, all of the lights in the house break. Mom says it must be the fuse, but young Johnny has a strange feeling it has something to do with him. He tests his power.
With him? How do you have a strange feeling? Your lights flickering on and off. Oh my god, I'm electricity! I'm Azula! Yeah!
The toy car, making the lights feeling it has something to do with him. He tests his power with the toy car, making the lights go on and off, and becomes overjoyed when he discovers his gift. He then
I swear this man, he must be trans, cause I'm just playing, bro, but he just looks so feminine in every way possible.
Has fun messing with all the lights in the neighborhood, and eventually gains so much power that he broke all the lights throughout the whole city. The following day, Johnny meets with his best friend called Tom. They come up with a superhero.
Look at Tom!
Johnny meets with his best friend.
Look at Tom! Tom, you know this is your first time you ever riding a bike, bro. Ain't no way. No, is that fat shaming?
Absolutely.
But he definitely looks like, what's his name? Franklin? Yeah, he has a Franklin face, and he's a redhead. Are we sure this is a guy?
Take off your clothes.
I'm not gonna lie, these male characters look extremely feminine. I promise you this is my librarian,
Tom,
that has a cooch.
They come up with a superhero name and sketch out a costume together. Later that day, Tom trains Johnny and empowers him to strengthen his abilities. They come up with a plan and go to a local pool to reveal Electro Boy to the people.
You're going to a pool to show your electric powers? What? Who told you this was a good idea?
However, while Johnny is floating above everybody, a bully from his school recognizes him, throws off Johnny, and in turn, making him fall into the pool, disastrously electrifying everyone and causing a ripple effect of tragedies. After
That nigga's stupid. He's real life dumb. Like, there's so many levels of stupidity. They couldn't have gone to anywhere else. They had to go to a pool to show off his power. Like, obviously they were gonna die. You're in school, you don't know that water conducts electricity? Bro, this nigga's an idiot. Him and his friend, so he becomes the villain because of his own stupidity? Yeah, facts.
Johnny is devastated for what he'd done, as he wanted to prevent crime and to be a hero. Tom tries to comfort Johnny while he's losing his mind, when suddenly dollar bills start flying out of the ATM next to them. Due to Johnny using his power by accident in a rage,
he better die at the end of this, bro. He better die at the end. Please die at the end.
The moment and decides to steal the money, as his plans to be
And look at these. Look at that underwear, bro. He has tidy readies.
hero has been ruined anyway, he then tells Tom to get a huge bag for the money and claims he will become the real deal at being a super crook. Years later, we see older Johnny Bolt getting released from a special prison that can suppress any kind of superpower. When he gets outside, his girlfriend called Cassie is waiting for him.
Yeah!
Kind of superpower. When
He turned out to be ugly. This man is so ugly, bro. Oh my goodness.
he gets outside, his girlfriend
Just observing. This is the second time I've seen someone rocking Hisoka's star, bro. Like, bro, you were bad for like 30 seconds ago, but get this off your hip, bro. I don't see no clown in that cooch, so get it off.
called Cassie is waiting for him. They share a passionate kiss after being apart for so long.
You know
They
she
drive
cheated on
home,
you when you
where
were
Johnny
gone.
is surprised with the release party by his supervillain friends. After eating some pizza and drinking together,
That pizza
they
looks
start
so good.
planning a jewelry heist. The plan is to go after 10 places in 10 minutes, so the cops go into a panic. However, while discussing the details, Cassie interrupts and
They had to drag a black man into this mess. They had to drag a Negro into this mess. God, bro. Why are we always a part of the crime? Why can't y'all leave us out? Huh?
the cops go into a panic. However, while discussing the details, Cassie interrupts and uses her power to make Johnny's friends leave so the two of them can have some alone time. After doing the business, Cassie tries to persuade him to turn the jewel heist down. However, the following day, he decides to join his friends and go through with it anyways.
Oh yeah, he better go through it. I mean, your girl tried to tell you otherwise. Did you not just come out of prison from being locked up from doing this dumb ish, bro? Like,
While
oh, this
robbing
is
the store,
frustrating.
an alarm goes off due to another robbery going on next door, caused by Johnny's friend's bad luck power. While escaping, Johnny electrifies all of the police cars chasing them, and they manage to evade the authorities by each of them using their abilities when needed. Suddenly, a guy who claims to be a hero called the Rubber Ball begins to pursue them. He destroys one of their bikes
What the
and uses
world?
the houses to make debris. He causes some
That's a bay wheel. It's not no rubber ball. That's clearly a
problems
bay
for Johnny
wheel.
and his crew. However, with a little teamwork, the super crooks are able to take him down. When it looks like they're in the clear, Johnny and the rest of the guys are suddenly teleported to a quiet location and confronted by a very powerful man
Hisoka?
with amazing abilities called the Praetorian. He is the enforcer of
A predator. Great.
ancient Rome, revived in the present day, and also the face of the Union of Justice. It is revealed that he has 200 different abilities, with each one he uses being completely random. Praetorian
200?
takes out Johnny's crew one by one. However, when it looks like he's about to capture Johnny, he wraps an arm around him and asks how long he's been out of prison. Johnny, confused as ever, telling him it's only been a day, and
A day out of prison and his first thing is I'ma go rob somewhere, bro. Oh my.
Praetorian goes on to say that it wouldn't be fair to send him back to prison so quickly.
What?
Johnny and his crew promise him that they won't do anything so stupid again. And so the Praetorian lets them all go, informing them that this is their one and only chance to get on the right path. After he leaves, Cassie arrives to pick up Johnny. We discover that she was in fact controlling the Praetorian, and the crew thank her for saving them. When they arrive home,
Wait. Praetorian. Wasn't that the other guy? Was that not the guy that just saved him? That's the Praetorian, right? I told you she was cheating on you. She gave the Praetorian some cooch.
That pussy got power. That pussy got power.
She tells Johnny she can't take any more of his erratic behavior and explains that a real pro supervillain should pull off a big job so he can retire as soon as possible, to which Johnny is adamant about at first, but ends up agreeing as he doesn't want to lose Cassie. The next day, Cassie makes a call to an old friend called Carmen, who was a great thief that never killed anyone in his 45 years as a villain. Cassie then informs Johnny on the plan, on which he has to safely recapture stolen property for a client, and in return, they will receive $50 million to split between them. Carmen
Yeah! 50 mil. I'll do some crazy things for 50 mil.
introduces Johnny and Cassie to his new accomplices for the mission. We'll discuss
He's dirty as hell, bro. Oh my god. Johnny Test on crack?
Got a head of fiery hair and a turbocharged backpack.
Discussing the operation, Johnny gets into an altercation with this guy who goes by the Ghost due to his abilities that allow him to become ghostly. The Ghost explains to Johnny that Carmen saved him from being mutilated when he was in prison and took him in as one of his own to join his group of supervillains. Johnny calms down after hearing the Ghost's story, and Carmen continues to discuss the plan with everyone.
They were about to take that nigga's pinky, bro.
He tells them that they need to break a member of the team out of prison who's necessary for the final mission, called TK, who was apprehended
TK
by the
Scum?
superhero Gladiator. Carmen also reveals that if they pull the final mission off, this will be his biggest job in his 75 years. The following day, we see TK being restrained in a chair and transported in a plane, guarded by two
that's
soldiers.
a crazy
TK
device.
being restrained in a chair and
They
transported
they put him in VR. He is right now playing SAO right now. But the thing is, all the pain receptors are on. He's feeling every single pain as he gets beat up by a boar. This man is getting clapped in Genshin Impact right now.
plane, guarded by two soldiers and the Gladiator.
Why is his
Meanwhile,
nuts
Johnny and the
out?
rest of the super crooks hijack a plane and locate TK. Sammy dives out the plane to challenge the Gladiator, but is immediately destroyed, so his brother Rhodey jumps down and seemingly managed to get rid of the Gladiator. Rhodey then notifies the Ghost that the coast is clear, so he skydives the Gladiator.
That's a large entrance. There's a lot of things that could possibly fall into that, and some might be satisfied by going into that entrance.
We must stay focused, brothers.
He then notifies the Ghost that the coast is clear, so he skydives down and enters the plane using his ability. However, back on top of the plane, the Gladiator comes out of nowhere and punches Rhodey, but he manages to quickly recover. Meanwhile, inside the plane,
Y'all,
Ghost
this
takes-
is an intense moment, but y'all hear this music in the background, bro? Like, it's trying to put me to sleep. It's like a lullaby, go to sleep, go to sleep.
guards and presses them to give up the code to deactivate the lock on TK. But the guards are in a weird state and won't budge. So Johnny uses his power to break the controls of the plane, making it go down in a rapid fashion.
Damn.
Inside, Ghost tells the guards it is his best interest to give him the code, as TK's ability can stop the crash. And just as they're about to hit the ground, TK is released just in time and uses
Ooh,
his
that's
power
cool.
to make the plane stop. Back
Oh,
at the
that's raw as
headquarters,
hell.
Carmen reveals that saving TK was only half the mission, and that now they must break into the Union of Justice to steal the helmet of the supervillain Count Orlok, who was #1 among supervillains of Carmen's generation. However, when he
That
was
looks cheated.
his helmet was kept in the treasure vault at the Union of Justice headquarters. Before the heist, they recruit
Hey, look at the Negro.
the treasure vault at the
Look at
Union
the
of Justice
Negro with his
headquarters.
nice little
Before the
afro. Oh my god, and of course he has a gold chain on. The only two black people we've seen is either robbing or has a gold chain. That is crazy.
heist, they recruit an old friend of Johnny's called Forecast, who has the ability to change the weather, which will come in handy for the team. The super crooks pose as civilians and enter the museum,
He can
where they
change the weather?
eventually
That's
manage
raw.
to locate the helmet and steal it. However, the Praetorian appears with his super hearing ability and manages to track the super crook. He obliterates the helmet and reveals that all of the artifacts and weapons are
Are fake.
replicas, and
Yeah.
the real ones are stored in an underground vault.
That
the
makes
Ghost
sense.
uses his power to go underground. Meanwhile, Cassie tries to mind control the Praetorian again, but this time he reads her
Oh,
like a book
she has mind control. Okay.
and knocks her out. Johnny and Carmen attempt to escape with Cassie. However, the Praetorian goes full savage mode and recklessly uses his laser eye ability, killing innocent civilians.
What?
So much for a hero, right? Meanwhile, Ghost explores the underground and finds the vault. However, the alarm goes off when he passes the danger line.
It's crazy because they had a second chance. They could have been normal. They could have worked a number 9 to 5. They could have been YouTubers. They could have been on YouTube talking about, guys. Johnny could have been like, guys, watch me disrupt everyone in this neighborhood's lights. Watch, I'm gonna go to New York and I'm gonna turn off all of New York for 0.3 seconds. Watch this, guys. Like, he could have done something like that. Like, I don't think you're gonna get go to jail for turning off lights for 0.3 seconds. Like,
All of a sudden, there is an explosion and Johnny along with the Praetorian fall underground, where Johnny uses his ability to buy him some time. While Johnny was trying to find his way out of the smoke, he bumps into the Ghost, who manages to find Count Orlok's helmet. Carmen jumps down and tells Ghost to put on the helmet fast before the Praetorian finds them. He puts the helmet on and teleports everyone to safety. Soon after, they regroup at a bar. There is a knock on
He
the
doesn't
door
have an
to
arm?
everyone to safety. Soon after, they regroup at
he lost his arm. Oh my god. He lost his arm. Is his hand in his hand? What is going on here?
a bar. There is a knock on the door, and when Rhodey answers it, he's met with a punch to the face. The Praetorian enters the room and reveals that his current power is Mega Freeze, so none of them can move, speak, or use their powers. He calls his boss to come in, who turns out to be the leader of the network and the most feared villain of all time. He goes by the Bastard and has the ability.
Okay, his name's the Bastard. What's such a corny ass name? So the Praetorian was a bad guy all along? And I guess he only stopped them so they couldn't steal his riches. You know, you can't take the Praetorian's money.
To make people's
No, like this guy, yeah, he really is OP. Why is he listening to the Bastard? Like, he could really dominate his own ish, but he's listening to the Bastard. Of course it's a...
heads explode. The Praetorian reveals that even though he is a member of the Unity to make people's head villain of all time, he goes by the Bastard and has the ability to make people's heads explode.
Oh, that's why he's listening to him. Okay, that makes sense.
The Praetorian reveals that even though he is a member of the Union of Justice, he is also a member of the network at the same time.
You flip-floppy ass... He's Topo from, Dragon Ball, bro. He doesn't know what he want to be. Are you on Justice or are you a villain? Are you a god of destruction? Like, don't choose a side, lame ass.
The Bastard takes the $50 million Johnny and his crew had made and leaves, exploding the head of the traitor to his organization on the way out. The next day, Johnny and the rest of the guys are trying to figure out their next move. Rhodey and TK are anxious as the helmet needed to complete the final mission is gone. The Ghost mocks Carmen for choosing a group of ragtag villains, causing a fight. So Cassie leaves and Johnny follows her out. A few moments later, Johnny proposes to...
Why the hell is he proposing? Why the hell is he proposing? Like, why is he so stupid, bro?
Cassie, and she happily accepts.
Really?
However, Johnny later realizes that he has no money for the wedding, so he begins to steal money from the ATM machine. His friend suggests they do one last big job for Cassie's sake, and Johnny can't help himself, so he accepts.
Oh look, they're back to square one. It's literally going full circle.
Break into a library and steal expensive textbooks, but when the alarm goes off, they make a run for it into the subway. They teleport on a train. However, the Praetorian is waiting for them at the next stop. And
Like, do you not have anything better to do? The Praetorian is always everywhere, bro. Does he have nothing else in life to do? Oh my god, bro, get some hoes.
teleports on the train to
Praetorian has every ability, and he's still some niggas lackey, bro. If that was me, bro,
Yeah, that's it. Keep going. Right there.
you feel me? Yeah.
run away, but is met by the Gladiator and police. They arrest Johnny and throw him back into the Supermax prison. Meanwhile, Cassie is left in her wedding dress, wondering where Johnny is. However, she has a gut feeling what happened to him. 5 years go by and Johnny is released from prison. He goes to see Cassie, but she just tells him to get out, when all of a sudden Carmen falls through the door hurt, as he'd gotten into an altercation with the network sometime earlier. Johnny comes up with a plan to take them down, and the following night they sneak into the Bastard's compound from the cave.
This man has literally been in jail like half his life and still hasn't learned a single thing.
They are met with various obstacles.
I'm so glad, like, if this is an anime, I'm so glad I did not sit down and watch this shit, because I would probably get 3 episodes in and would be so frustrated with life, because I hate niggas who are just so dumb, bro. Why do they make main characters like this?
But with some great use of their unique abilities, they're able to make their way inside.
And there goes the black man who had the chain on. Of course he's a part of the robbery. Why else would they introduce a black man in the show if he's not a part of the robbery? You right? Why else would he get screen time?
Meanwhile, upstairs, we discovered that the Bastard has Cassie as a hostage. He makes her eyes bleed and she cries out for Johnny, but just a few moments later, the Bastard makes her head explode. However, a few moments later, we see Cassie reunite with Johnny, and we discover that she had been causing an illusion in the bastard's head the whole time. And in fact, the whole mansion was a psychic construct, and this brings the anime to an end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh my god, Cassie's a genius! Oh my god! And she's still with that lame nigga Johnny. She waited 5 years. She made it so many years in prison for his ass. Wedding day, he got arrested and she still waited on him. That's not loyalty, that's stupidity. I don't want to see no one saying that she's loyal. No, she's dumb. She's real life dumb. She's dumb but smart. No, that was crazy. That was fire. That was a fire ending. The whole video wasn't fire. The main character garbage, but that ending was fire.